Hey, internet.
We're glad you're here now. Now we're not just talking to ourselves.
Yay! So you guys had a lot of cool things to say about Frozen.
Let's check it out and we're going to talk about it. The first category we want to talk about is that a significant amount of you guys said that you liked Frozen, but that you also saw the points that we were talking about in our review of it. It's an interesting point about Frozen that it has certain levels of entertainment that outshine its flaws.
Next, there were a lot of comments that were usually pretty long and brought up a lot of really interesting points. Let's talk about some things in these comments that are brought up. The first thing that these comments bring up is the idea that we've missed the point of the film. Yes, like, is that not a problem? I pay my good $10 for me to miss the point of, like, should the film not clearly tell what the film's about to me? I don't know. What do you guys think? Secondly, they really justified why the movie was good based on the idea of the messages it was telling, its overall themes, and the bigger idea is what the movie was telling us as the audience, which I'm not really sold on. Like, yes, those themes existed, but does that make the movie entertaining? I think it brings up a good idea of what's entertaining in a movie. Like, is it the characters? Is it how we emotionally connect to those characters? Or is it what the movie's telling us? And to me, anybody can tell you anything. I would want to go to see a movie so I can get emotionally connected to characters, and if the movie's telling me something and I care about those characters, then I care about what it's telling me. What do you guys think? What do you find entertaining in a film? Do you find it what it's telling you on an artistic level, or do you find what it's telling you based on carrying through the characters? I think it actually brings up a really interesting distinction that I like to make between art and entertainment. Entertainment, I like to find, like, you always keep the audience in mind. You're building this story trying to entertain people, whereas art, it's just creating something, expressing an idea for the sake of the idea. Like, you're expressing something about yourself regardless of what people think. And of course, these two ideas are really intertwined. Entertainment is built up by a lot of artistic aspects, and art can be entertaining, but it's the intentions of both that I like to make a distinction for. A good reference to really, like, kind of peek this idea and really question it is a documentary called Exit Through the Gift Shop, which is awesome. You should watch it. You should check it out. It'll wreck everything you understand about art. Got a little heated on that one. The next point they bring up is sort of under the same vein. There's just some other guys who want another Hollywood film with the XYZ formula. I think we're looking at this from a few different perspectives here. Me and Austin went into this film expecting to be entertained, and when we came away, we weren't. So that whole video was us trying to construct why are we not entertained by this. And if the XYZ formula is entertaining, if it makes me care about those characters, is that bad that they used it then? Like, is a movie entertaining solely on the fact that it's new and different? Like, I can show you some new and different stories you've never heard before, but I can tell you they are not, in fact, entertaining. The fact that it didn't follow the same structure, is that why it's good? Or is it the fact that we get emotionally connected to the characters and emotionally connected to the film? I'm gonna lean more towards the second one personally, but maybe I'm wrong in that. What do you guys think about this?
And that brings us into our third point.
Mission statement!
The only reason we created this channel was so that me and Adam could talk about films with other people, and we want to create conversations to understand storytelling so we can become better storytellers, and hopefully you guys can become better storytellers. And it looks like that's already starting to happen.
Definitely. Like, here, there's a bunch of really cool conversations that have been on the website, and I encourage you to either pause this video and just check them out, or just go back to the Frozen video and just look at them and add to them where you want. Like, some really cool conversations about storytelling are happening.
And that brings up just general conduct of conversation. We all need to keep in mind that it's a subjective medium and that it's all going to be our opinions of what we thought we saw in the film or what we took away from the film when we were done with it. So just be friendly, be pals with one another. There's no need to just try and fight about your ideas and say that you're right and other people are wrong. It's all just learning.
Definitely. And some really cool conversations that I've had with people are here with Emma Schulte and then also with Jacob Schrum. You can check out Jacob Schrum in my conversation on his blog that he linked to. And we'll post me and Emma's conversation probably, I think we're going to find a Tumblr and post it there, however social media works. Through these conversations, and I saw the movie a second time, I've actually revised my thoughts about the dialogue being simple and stupid because I couldn't find any good examples. I don't know what. First time, I guess I was just bitter, but outside of the songs, the dialogue's fine. But yeah, I encourage you guys to check out these conversations and add to them if you can. just, again, we're just trying to create conversation so we can all become better storytellers. There are also some really cool things in the comments that you guys brought up that we kind of want to talk about. From Sarai Was Here. They bring up a cool point about the doors being used as imagery to be this barrier between Elsa and Anna, which is really cool and I definitely think is really in the film. I didn't pick it up through my first viewing, but when we were writing that first review, I listened to the music a lot. Through that, I definitely heard a lot of imagery used about like closing up and opening and just always referring back to that door between them, which I think is really cool and an important thing to bring up.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Calvin Bremer.
We know. We know.
Lysis X linked us to a really cool fan-made reprise of Do You Want to Build a Snowman? And me and Adam thought it was really cool. It was cool. We don't know if it would have saved the film, but it definitely added a lot in that scene.
Just watching that, I was emotionally engaged in that point right there. But yeah, thank you for that so much. That was really cool.
Awesome.
Gentlemanly Pencil Face.
Ooh, you
Man,
dog.
Not everybody can pull off a name like that.
You just keep being you, Gentlemanly
You just
Pencil
keep
Face.
being you.
Van Corian and a couple other commenters have brought up a point that me and Adam have already addressed, that it's a kid's movie, but that's not what we look at when we watch a movie. We're just looking at it as a movie.
What does that even mean? Like, another point was about, like, it's a Disney movie. Do we go into this film being, like, with that presupposition of it being a Disney film, it being a kid's film, like, on what handicap are you already coming into the film with?
At the end of the day, it is a story. It has to stand on its own. It doesn't matter if there's an intended audience behind it or not. Anybody should be able to enjoy it.
And that's the point. All these responses to him made, and they're spot on. Thank you so much for those guys. They're awesome. And lastly, Esther Miller.
We see you, girl.
We feel you. That's it.
Yeah.
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 That's it.
Hey, thanks for
again
watching, guys. We had a great time.
We had a great time.
We hope
Discuss
to
it in the
make
comments.
more discussions in the
We want to
comments.
become better storytellers.
We want to talk to you guys more.
Oh wait, I'm not done yet. Oh wait, yeah, I am.
No, I'm not. Okay, now. Okay, thanks, guys.
Thanks. We Twitter.
We've got MySpace,
Facebooks.
check us out.
Books with faces.
No, I want to.